So hello everyone. So this is going to be very interesting for everyone. So this video is El Clasico of all, and this is about the Australian Open single semi-final match between Carlos Alcaraz and German Alexander Zverev, world number 3 versus world number 1. So the match was quite interesting because Alcaraz was fighting really hard to get into the final of Australian Open for the very first time, and he was quite accurate. So the match lasted for around 5 hours 27 minutes. It was the longest match in the semi-final history of Australian Open. That was quite hilarious, I would say. So the score was 6-4, 7-6, 6-7, 6-7, 7-5, Carlos versus Zverev. At one moment, it was looking like on the fifth set, Zverev was leading 5-3, but Carlos just upped his game, and he was so pumped up, so brilliant with his shot selection, and he did not give a chance to Zverev to just come back. So it was the game of legendary intensity, I would say, from Carlos Alcaraz. So Carlos Alcaraz is obviously 6-time Grand Slam champion, and the previous year he has won 2 Grand Slam, US Open and French Open. Other 2 Grand Slam trophy were won by Italian Yannick Sinner. So obviously this is the best performance of Carlos Alcaraz in Australian Open, because he has reached to the final of Australian Open for the very first time, and that is going to be very interesting. And let's see how the world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz fights against the world number 4 and 24 times Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic in the final of Australian Open. Djokovic is touted as one of the most successful athletes to play Australian Open because he has 10 Grand Slam trophy in his cabinet, and it is going to be very interesting for all to watch the Sunday sensational and super El Clasico between Carlos Alcaraz and Serbian Novak. God